Hey everyone, Riley here from Growing in the North. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing on the HiGrow optical lens series 300 watt LED grow light. Basically it's one of their grow lights with an optical lens version, so it actually, the secondary lens, or secondary optics, reflect the light down on a 90-degree pattern. Basically in the unboxing I'm going to show you what the package comes with, how it's packaged, if there's foam protection. I'm going to show you the weight, the temperature while it's operating, and I'm actually going to show you the draw wattage. I'm going to show you the draw wattage on veg and bloom separately, and then I'm actually going to flip them both on and then show you the draw wattage for both. Should be able to run it on with both on. I'm going to be doing a 45-day lettuce grow challenge with this. You can check out my other videos to see it compared to other grow lights. Basically I test grow lights from 18 watts all the way up to, I think my biggest one is 200 watts. Done the challenge with all of them. Each one has kind of its own varying results. Obviously the ones that have more power usually produce a little bit more. Some side effects with the higher power ones, especially doing just kind of a generic vegetation like lettuce or whatever. If you guys are interested in watching more videos like this, I'm going to try and put up one video every month at least. Right now it's summertime out here, so I have a lot of outside stuff going on plus a lot of inside stuff. Do have my own garden and stuff on the outside. I might try and show some videos of that, get some updates on that. But I'll definitely do my best, try at least one a month. Once it comes to winter time and everything gets cold outside, probably be in here a lot more and showing you guys some new stuff. I'm always getting new lights in every couple, 3-4 weeks or whatever, so like to try to keep you guys up to date on what's good, what's bad, and what's ugly. Yeah, if you guys like the video, subscribe, give her a thumbs up. Thanks.
Alrighty, so here we go. So this is the HiGrow 300 watt. It consumes 130 watts of power, so still underdriven, but that's pretty standard. It says perfect for a 2x2 grow area. I have a light over there that is only 200 watts consumed, and I bet you it's a 4x4 grow area. So I'm thinking this light would be able to do a little better than 2x2, but let's try it out. This is how the box come. Did have a ding over here, but there's a good almost 3/4 of an inch of foam there. Instruction manual. There's a very good view here. 90-degree secondary optics. Definitely helps with preventing light loss. If you don't have reflectors in the inside of your grow area, then using secondary optics helps to narrow down that view. These are your hanging cables. Actually pretty good coated and everything. Look at that. Hey. Power wire, standard US. It's pretty heavy power wire for that size of light. Oh yeah, see, it's got some weight to it. Alright, get rid of this. Holy man, hey? Look at that. Alright, so this one has veg, bloom. There's your plug-in. I don't know what that sound is. So this one does come with a fan. That's actually nice to see. It keeps them quite a bit cooler. Helps the life expectancy quite a bit. Okay, so it actually tells you what's installed here. So 300 watt is the max rating of all the LEDs. So 60 LEDs times 5 watts each. Not waterproof. Don't get this wet. There's a fan in there. But there's a glass cover on there, which is nice. All right, HiGrow, let's see what you can do. So I'm gonna get this plugged in. We'll test the draw wattage on the veg and the bloom. I'm gonna face it that way so we don't blind everybody. All right, there's our bloom setting. Just grab you. Nice and bright. Okay, so that's consuming.
Uh-oh. 54 watts. That's not good. So 54 watts
Is what it consumes on bloom. Oh, sorry, here it's. There's bloom. And veg. Alright, see what veg consumes. Usually veg consumes a little bit more.
So 66.6. It'll drop a little bit. Probably about 66 would be
Normal. Now, I'm curious. 2 light switches, one for bloom, one for veg. Can I run both? Look at that. That's both on. I wonder what that consumes.
117 watts. Probably dropped to about 116. That's not bad.
116. So these are rated at 300 watts. So it's driven or underdriven by 2/3. I guess that's probably acceptable. Let's check our weight. Oh. Hope you guys can see that. All right, 2,453 grams, 2.4 or 2.5 kilograms, be basically 5 pounds. That's a good weight for a light. It actually looks like, feels like a very solid unit. It's powder coated. Oh, that's a little secondary optics bouncing around in there. I actually thought they would have been glued, but must be for heat dissipation. All right, well, we'll get it set up and put it in place here and see what it can do. So basically this is the 100 watts would be the, like 100 watts consumed on an LED would be the minimum that I would install myself for any grow system. Just the reason behind that is basically when you're less than 100 watts, you're going to be limited to basically growing just leafy greens, some lettuce, I don't know, maybe some kale, some Swiss chard, just that kind of stuff. Anything that's going to be blooming and producing a fruit, and the fruit is actually what you want to eat, you're going to need something probably a little bit bigger, but this would be a starting point. If you had one blooming plant underneath right in the middle of this that took up that 2 foot by 2 foot area, you'd probably be good with this one. Anything smaller, you'd end up having a little bit of troubles with having the light get to where you need it to and used up properly by the plant. One nice thing about actually small lights is you can actually do kind of almost like a dome of lights over top of plants. So say you had this one right in the middle. I have a couple 30-watt LEDs that are actually quite light. So say you have this one as your main center light, and then you got your tomato plant or whatever plant in the middle that is going to need a little bit more power. Hang this one 2 feet above it, and then about every, that'll be in the middle, every 10 inches out, you do another set of the 30-watt ones, and then another set of the 30-watt ones further down. Just basically helps the full canopy of the plant absorb all that extra light. But I guess we'll see. I'll maybe try and get one of those set up, and then that way you guys can see kind of what I'm talking about. But for now, this light looks pretty good. Everything looks good. Everything's working. Like I said, we'll get it set up, put in place, and get her growing something. All right. Okay, so this is at HiGrow 300 watt. Just gonna let you listen to the fan here. It's actually pretty quiet. I don't have the decibel reading, but not too bad. Not as loud as one of them fans you'd set up in your kitchen or whatever. So this has been running for a couple hours now. 24.6, 24.5. That's 23.3. That's in Celsius, so .7 Fahrenheit. Oh, it's a little cooler on this side, but it is. Anyways, it's not too bad. It's barely above room temperature. I don't know. Nice and cool. Actually, this light, compared to my 1500 watt, this one consumes about half, a little more than half of the amount of power. That's got one central big fan, versus this one's just got two little dinky ones. And this one actually runs quite a bit warmer than this one does. So as far as the size goes, chances are in the long run this one would probably outlast that one, just because it does run a lot cooler. It's not consuming near as much power as that one, and it's got that 1 foot by 10 inch surface area. So basically your heat dissipation is going to be your surface area versus your fan. But anyways, a little more physics than you probably want.
And we're back. Definitely going to be an interesting light. I want to see what those secondary optics do compared to the first one. The first one was just that round, and it was only 50 watt. Actually only consumed, I think, 30 watts. So this one's going to be substantially bigger than that one. Really excited to see what it can do and what it can grow. I'm going to definitely put that to the test. If you guys have any questions, comments, put them at the bottom. I'll try to answer what I can. Yeah, I guess we'll go from there.